Chouameni carries the ball down the right. Now that's well seen too. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Spread neatly. He is through here! And that's gone behind for a goal kick. That's an imaginative pass. Hernandez. That has been slung wide. Diop. And it's El Ainaoui. Riyad. And Diop. El Ainaoui. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Hakimi gets into a good position. He's got away. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Ambitious ball here. Pass somewhat off target. El Ainaoui. Unahi. Chouameni does really well to win the ball there. And it's El Ainaoui. Great vision. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Looking for a corner. Foot in. France have the chance to go the other way. Mbappe picks it up out wide. An instinctive delivery. Diop is there and he can get that clear. Well, there's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Now it's Brahim Diaz. That's a fair try, but just off target.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Olise. Lovely bit of skill. Koundé. And here's Olise. He is just caressing the ball. Here's Chouameni. Chouameni going forward. El-Khanous. And it's El-Khanous. Dembele spots it and intercepts. El-Khanous. Mazraoui, and it's El-Khanous. That's a good ball out wide, and he's picked it up out wide. He's found a way through, showing good feet. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Diop wins the duel this time. Unahi. He's being urged to shoot. Shoots! Goal! Morocco! And Morocco score first. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're pick... And that is indeed the final act. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. France by 1-0 at the break.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Tries a shot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
That's great industry from the front line there. A lot of chasing, a lot of pressure, and they forced the error.
Mazraoui. And it's Al-Khanous. Well read, nice interception. Can he get on the end of this? Unahi. Mazraoui. That's going right the way across. That's Brahim Diaz. He's picked his way through. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Hakimi. Looking for the run. Oh, he's found support out wide. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Rabiot. Doué. And that could set him on his way. Oh, that's nice. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Mazraoui. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Unahi. Mazraoui. Al-Khanous. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Plays a sharp little ball here. El Ainaoui. Hakimi. Hakimi driving forwards. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Unahi. Threads one in, and there's his chance to lead the counter. Olise providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, right place, right time. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Diop. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. Al-Khanous looking understandably energised after his goal. Now that looks a decent ball. Hernandez. He shifted it to the flank. It's a promising position. Oh, sweet feet. Oh, that's a fine interception. Unahi spread it left. Nicely weighted ball. Olise, he's shifting through the gears here.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Not the most accurate pass. A probing pass. That's good vision. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. OK, that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it, but they can up their game considerably, and I mean considerably.
El Ainaoui. Mbappe charging forward, the ball at his feet. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Unahi. Goes looking wide. Koundé kept his eye on it, and he's there. That's going wide left. Oh, that's fabulous. Mazraoui. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Olise. Knocks it into space. That's a nicely shaped ball. Mbappe, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Saliba, Chouameni, Doué. And it's Rabiot. Unahi tries to pass it through. Spread out to the left. That's tidy.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And here's Doué. And this is Dembele. And he can clear it away.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that's another good win of the ball.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
And he's had it nicked away. El-Khanous played out to the left flank. Mazraoui. El-Khanous. He is through here. Has crossed in. Bullish header!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Unahi with goes for a shot! That is decidedly lacking.
I'm not sure what happened there, Peter. Did he get caught admiring his own first touch, maybe?
And it's Diaz. Doué getting forward. Could go all the way here. He's got away. That's very neat.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And he's managed to get free. Chouameni. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Hakimi. Brahim Diaz. And he has been fouled there.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Hakimi. And Diop. Riyad. Diop. And it's El-Khanous. Mazraoui. Riyad. Spread it left. And he skips past his man. He has found the way through. Very nicely done. And he's got his cross in. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense.
Morocco couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
That has ended up in no man's land. Rabiot. Diop calmly anticipates. El-Khanous. Time is running out here.
Well, I suppose they need something to break their way, Peter. Anything at this late stage.
Rabiot running with the ball. Diop did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Spread to the right.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. Morocco nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
He's found the way through. Chance! A wonderful effort all by himself.
Olise just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
Cambio de jugadores.
Yeah, and the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing space in that box.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And now a sudden chance to counter. That's a sharp pass. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, good spread. That's a shade optimistic. And it's Alcanus. Can he get it through? Mignon claims comfortable. Now it's Doué. That's a good run down the left. Wriggles his way through. Oh, that's fabulous. France with a corner and hardly any time left on the clock.
Well, in my opinion, set pieces are 50-50 moments, and this is a rather big one, and it all depends on the service.
And the keeper beats it away. That is lovely. Morocco. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. It is a true heavyweight clash.
It'll be interesting to see how these teams will go about things in the knowledge that there's nothing riding on it.
Yeah, maybe there is some scope for experimentation.
Yeah, I suppose something different to the norm. That would be an interesting prospect. It could get combustible.
So things are underway. Now it's Brahim Diaz, and it's Doué. Doué. Oh, lots to admire in the run and the defending. France with the corner, they're first. That's a decent clearance. Great chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? And now they can spring out of defence. Brahim Diaz. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well,
Bruno has been caught there, it's a foul. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Brahim Diaz threads one in. Unahi. El Ainawi played out to the left flank. And it's Alcanus. Looking for options for movement. Alcanus. No, didn't quite have the weight on it. Engages and forces him off the ball.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And it's gone all the way through to the keeper. He is through here. Wasn't easy on the eye, but it's done its job. Hakimi did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Where it came from. Unahi. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. And it's been hooked away. Takes aim and crosses. Oh, this looks sharp. France are looking to break at pace. Olise. Mbappe. Defending of the desperate variety.
Olise clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Olise. That is lovely. That has not gone well. Al-Khanous. No goals as yet. El Ainaoui.
Morocco really do like to play with a distinctive style, one that's pacey and expansive.
And they have the players, those players that love a gallop or two out wide.
Yeah, they're the key supply routes, Peter, carrying the ball and then delivering it across that box.
Al-Khanous. Riyad. El Ainaoui. Riyad. And it's Diaz. That's an imaginative pass. Mazraoui. Spread out to the left. That's Al-Khanous. Well, that is one way to stop him. The referee's awarded a free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking. Al-Khanous. That's a cute ball. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Chouameni does really well to win the ball there. El Ainaoui. Diop. And it's Hakimi. Hakimi powering forward here. It's a goal kick. Chouameni. Unahi. Aims beyond the defence. Chance for a shot! Goal! Morocco! And we have liftoff! He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
The first breakthrough.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And that's a simple one for the keeper. That's a throw. He's shifting through the gears here. Mazraoui, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, it's hit the post! Mazraoui clears without hesitation. Unahi.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Decent chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And it's been taken short. Not the most accurate pass. Crosses it. He leaps for it! But he's left disappointed. Koundé. Koundé drives forward on the overlap. Koundé. Olise! He doesn't look too happy with that. Nicked it back promptly. Now it's Doué. And he welcomes it in. Out of play for a goal kick. Hakimi. And it's Diaz. Some resolute defending there. And he's lost his man here. Not going wide left. Stood up well to him there. Knocks it into space. He's on it. Can he get away? And the ball is out of play. Mbappe. Oh, it's Dembele. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's free. He has got space. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
France truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
And he's worked it through. Shot could be on. France claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. Corner number 2 then. Rabiot! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Diop. Brahim Diaz. Now that looks a decent ball. Great vision. Unahi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And he's managed to get free. Diop did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Al-Khanous. And Unahi. Played out towards the right wing. Pinches it off him. Looking for the run. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. El Ainaoui. Hakimi. And it's Diaz. It's a pretty loose pass. Unahi. Tries to pass it through. Mbappe. There's alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. He is through here. Space for him to turn and look. He's had a shot! In he goes again. Nearly, but not quite.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Al-Khanous. Distributed tidily. Nice looking ball. Good ball over the top. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break. France trailing by the tightest of margins at half-time.
It's been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. And so the action is resumed.
France can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
That's a little off target. That has been slung wide. Unahi. And El Ainaoui. Mazraoui. Can he get on the end of this? Nicely weighted ball. Not a hint of offside here. Chance, surely! Oh, he hit that sweetly.
Well, look at him, furious at himself for missing. Having said that, the manager applauds his effort to find that bottom corner.
well measured. Goes for the header! And there's a goal! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. Spectacular header, he really flung himself at that.
He had a decision to make, and he got it bang on. You can't beat a diving header.
So that's two now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Chouameni, and here's the chance to counter. And he plays one through. Mazraoui. And El Khanous. Time and again they are repelled. Diop. Brahim Diaz. Hakimi. And he's had it nicked away. Dembele.
Morocco have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
He shifted it to the flank. El Khanous. He has found the way through.
Pretty robust defending.
It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Well timed, excellent interception. Good ball, good take. Searching pass he's played there. Tries to play it through. Now it's Mbappe. Shapes to shoot! And that's a tiny finish. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
En el minuto 59, el dorsal 10.
Just one in it now.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Hernandez venturing down the left. Doué.
France really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Now it's El Khanous. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Dembele. Oh, easy pickings there.
Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
Looking to play him in. Neatly clipped into space. Tries a shot! And needless to say, that deserved better.
Well, it goes to show you there's a lot you can do if you have willing runners like that. You'll always get that chance. And it's quite direct from them. It's actually quite long from back to front.
That is good alertness. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Unahi. Now, can they get him away? And the through ball. Ainawi. Now there, and he shoots! And that's a good finish. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
Morocco can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
And it's Dembele. Mazraoui. El Ainawi. And it's Diaz. Unahi. Oh, well measured. And it's made it. Real chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Morocco palpably stronger, better, superior.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Little pass back. And it's Rabiot. Tchouaméni going forward. And he can clear it away. And he's being shifted off it. El Ainaoui. Passing is crisp and sharp. This looks promising. And El Ainaoui, and he was quick to react.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Mazraoui, 75 minutes played. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Doué receives it in a good position here. Tchouaméni. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Nicely spread. Olise will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Unahi. Chance here to counter. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. Rabiot. That is ended up in no man's land. Unahi. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Oh, good spread. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Looking for a runner. No, couldn't quite catch up to that. Hakimi is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
El Ainaoui does have his name on the score sheet, of course.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Hakimi. Tchouaméni. Now Mbappe. Doué in acres of space out wide. And that has been cleared. Hakimi. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. 5 minutes left on the clock. It's a searching pass. And that should get the job done. He's in a great position here. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Rabiot, nicely shaped ball. Diop getting this one clear. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Wriggles his way through, and he's picked out the run. Unahi has a look up and delivers, and it's safely in the keeper's hands. Hernandez.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. He won't be happy with that one. Unahi, pass somewhat off target. Dembele. Unahi. Rabiot, a probing pass. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. And there goes the final whistle. France suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough... Hello and welcome one and all. Very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. It is a true heavyweight clash.
Well, I wouldn't just look at this being another friendly, Peter.
Is that your own experience?
Yeah, if the opposition played like they meant business, we were obliged to return the favour. I don't think there's much difference here.
So things are underway. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Mazraoui. Unahi. El Kanous has it out wide and in space. Now this is an adventurous run down that left-hand side. They want to be quick to recover this. Diop did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now it's Olise. Olise. That's very neat. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Well, they've got it again. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Well, it's hard not to be impressed with Achraf Hakimi, who has proven himself in many of the top leagues at such a young age, Peter. He's tactically very astute, he's versatile anywhere on that right flank, and you see him make overlap after overlap, and he loves to stretch defences.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. And he's forced to go back. Riyad goes looking wide. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. And it's Mazraoui. He has found the way through. And he's quick to get rid. Now he's got space here. El Kanous tries to play it through. Flings in and a header! Went with his head but couldn't steer it in. Oh, it's Dembele. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Olise! And he couldn't finish.
Olise has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Mazraoui. Each side mirroring the other in terms of chances created here, one each for now. Oh, well played, well sorted out. That's the throw. And it's Mazraoui. El Kanous. Oh no, what has happened here? That'll be a throw-in. Drills one. Oh, shooting chance! Oh no, it's an own goal!
Oh, I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
Unahi.
France really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Hernandez, a probing pass. That is ended up in no man's land. Brahim Diaz engages and forces him off the ball. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Doué. Shoots! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
France really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
France with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Elise's terrific effort! And he's stuck it away! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
We're looking at a different game now.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, that's well done, really robust. That's a lovely, neat pass. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Unahi.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Tries to get it clear. Can he get it through? Now it's Mbappe. And it's El Khanous. Now it's El Khanous. He's got away. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Olise. And the through ball. Now he's in one-on-one. Real chance! It's hit the crossbar. Great idea, just poorly executed.
Well, you can't fault him for his confidence, nor his willingness to have a go at that.
Mazraoui. El Khanous. Aims beyond the defence. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Now it's El Khanous. Looking for a runner. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. El Khanous. Now it's El Khanous. Looking for options for movement. Shot at goal! Oh, that is rather wayward. Played out to the left flank. El Khanous has it in a wide position. Cleared without hesitation. That's El Khanous. That's an imaginative pass. Unahi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now, can they get him away? Played into the box. Cleared away. Good ball, good take. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Mazraoui. That's a little off target. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Oh, lovely bit of skill. Doué. Doué is fouled. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Olise is eyeing up his options in the middle.
Well, great position for a cross this, Peter. Now to get good contact on it.
Searching pass he's played there. Just eases him off the ball. Riyad. El Ainaoui. El Ainaoui. And it's Hakimi. Looking for the run. Now it's Brahim Diaz. Oh, that's fabulous. And it's Hakimi. He's onside. Hakimi plays it in. Doué. Now that looks a decent ball. Well timed, excellent interception. Diop. Riyad. And Unahi. Koundé does really well to win the ball there. Olise will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Olise's cross. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Brahim Diaz. Hakimi. And it's El Ainaoui. Pass somewhat off target. Mbappe. And it's hoisted clear. France have their second corner now. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. And he lines up a cross. Diop tries to clear.
Olise really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Diop. Hakimi. And El Ainaoui. He's a sharp little ball here. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Now it's Olise. Some good work on the right flank here. And he's managed to get free. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. And this could be the final action of the first half. And the keeper beats it away. And a chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
So their fourth corner of the game. Keeper has taken decisive action. Tries one from range. Brahim Diaz. Mazraoui. And we've reached half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. France are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. And we're already back up and running after half-time. He is through here. Now it's Alcanous. Unahi. It's a really well-measured ball. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. That has not gone well. Closing in on goal. Rabiot did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Mazraoui. It's a pretty loose pass. Threads one in. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
El Ainaoui. Oh, good spread. Can he latch on to this? And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And it's Alcanous.
Such good technique.
He shifted it to the flank. He's got away. Crossed into the box. He'll try from distance. That is decidedly lacking.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
That's really well manoeuvred. Brahim Diaz, and he shoots! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Hernandez. Looking to play him in. Not the most accurate pass. And he's there to belt it away. Hakimi. El Ainawi. Great vision. Mazraoui. And it's El Kanous. That's going wide left. He has found the way through. Diop. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Hakimi. Unahi. Unahi stood his ground strongly. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. That is a brilliant interception.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Hakimi wins the duel this time. They're up to 5 corners now. He's having a shot! Oh, didn't catch it right.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Upamecano makes the interception. Almost an hour gone. Oh, that pass isn't the best. France have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Good chance here! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
That has not gone well. Koundé, Saliba. Spread out to the left. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, super ball! He's found the way through! Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. France present their opponents with the best possible chance here. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. It's gone out for a throw-in. Diop.
Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
Oh, that's a key interception. Ambitious ball here. That is ended up in no man's land. Distributed tidily. Hakimi. Diop. And El Ainawi. And it's Mazraoui. Mazraoui scooting forward. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. And that's clear-cut. It's a free kick. Riyad. Doué. Hakimi. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Rabiot. And Doué. Oh, that is a nice touch. He's shifting through the gears here. That'll be a corner. Corner count is rising. That's 6.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Unahi.
Brahim Diaz.
Koundé spots it and intercepts. He's picked his way through. Here's Chouameni. And that has left him in a heap. And he's lost his man here. Goes for a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Morocco can now introduce the first of their substitutes. And the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, I think the manager might have feared his team could become a little tentative, conservative even, Peter, but this will make a nice change.
Spread it left. Mazraoui. In with the challenge. Played into space. Can he get onto this? Olise. And it's Dembele.
France really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Mazraoui. And it's El Ainaoui. Brahim Diaz. Swings, he's had a go! Decent chance, made possible by a very decent ball.
Well, the quality of the supply has been acknowledged. Shame, that's when the quality ended.
Towering header! Cleared without hesitation. Cross from Hakimi, brilliantly cut out. Knocks it into space. El Ainaoui. Played out wide. Decent! And he's stuck it away! Well, this could be it, bar something close to a minor miracle.
Well, whatever it is, Peter, it needs to be drastic and quick. Maybe the late show.
Mazraoui. Oh, that's fabulous. Cute ball. Now, how can he reach it? An uncompromising challenge. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Strong running down that left flank. Can he get on the end of this? 5 minutes left on the clock. Played out towards the right wing.
That's going in strongly.
Brahim Diaz. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
France really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
The referee's awarded a free kick. Riyad. Plays the return pass. It's a searching pass, and he was quick to react. El Ainaoui. Rabiot gets on his bike and on the move. Now this could be a chance. Very nicely done. Big chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Olise. Riyad. Mazraoui. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. He's found a way through. Oh, that's well spotted. That's a cute ball. Now it's Mbappe. Tries to pass it through. And the shot! And needless to say, that deserved better.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside. This is...
And that is that. Well, that was intense, an enjoyable contest that either could easily have won, ultimately decided by just the odd goal. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
I enjoyed that, Peter. Both teams.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. It is a monster matchup, Jim Beglin.
It'll be interesting to see how these teams will go about things in riding on it.
Shot, surely! It's there!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. Morocco finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Riyad. Antioch. Mazraoui, and he's managed to get free, delivers the ball.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Rabiot. Good run through the middle, but he needs support. Oh, that's well spotted. Mazraoui shifted it to the flank. He's a sharp little ball here.
Oh, really well played.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Riyad does well to get it back. That's tidy. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Well, there's the clearance.
It's been pretty high-tempo stuff from the off here, Peter. A good show of intent, I would say.
El Khanous gets into a good position. Dembele. Out of play for a throw. Oh, nice touch. And it's Rabiot. Morocco are very well equipped down the flanks. It is a tried and tested formula.
Well, Peter, that can cause real problems if they're allowed to run riot in those positions, whether through direct running or from deliveries towards the box. It can work.
Mazraoui did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Not the most convincing of passes. Riyad. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Brahim Diaz picks it up out wide.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Hakimi finding himself in space. Unahi. He's had a shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Knocks it into space. Koundé. Olise. Olise. Oh, great run, magical! He stands tall and strong. That's going to go a long way. Just eases him off the ball. El Ainaoui. And it's Hakimi. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Unahi. Spread it left. Now it's El Khanous. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Now, can they get him away? Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's shifting through the gears here. Olise. That's very neat. Traoré. He's in a great position here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Pinches it off him. France are 1-up and looking surprisingly comfortable. We've got 5 minutes. He's going for goal! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. It's not an especially good pass, that. El Ainaoui. Passing is crisp and sharp. And it's Hakimi. He is through here! That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Diop promptly onto that, and that is that. Hakimi.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Now it's El Khanous. Dembele couldn't squeeze it through. And the referee has signalled for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. France come in leading by just the odd goal.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps, that's not too much to ask.
France have played well here and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. France currently ahead by the smallest of margins. But it goes. He's having a pop! That is decidedly lacking.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Distributed tidily. And it's been played through. And he's quick to get rid. Chance here to counter. El Ainaoui. Unahi. El Khanous in acres of space out wide. Oh, good effort! Goal! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter.
Mbappe! Oh, it's come off the upright. That has ended up in no man's
La
land.
asistencia a este
The
partido
most accurate pass.
asciende a 98.004 espectadores.
France have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
Well, you would hope for...
Real chance! And again!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
He's had it taken off him. He has found the way through. Hakimi, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And he's had it nicked away. Doué. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. That's an imaginative pass. Mazraoui. Unahi. Pass somewhat off target. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And no, that was never going to make it. Great vision. Mbappe. Bruno claims comfortably. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
El Canous. Nice control. Oh, that's fabulous. Played in. Keeper has taken decisive action.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Mazraoui picks it up now. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. And it's been taken short. And he shoots! Oh, how's that for a goal? Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And the game is well and truly turned on its head. You just know there is no stopping that.
And I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
And in a try, decent chance! And that could come back to haunt them.
Well, it's certainly encouraging, Peter. At least they're going about things the right way after falling behind.
Olise goes short.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Dembele. It's run loose here. France have it back and can go again. And a chance! They've got to be quick to recover this.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Traoré.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Can he get on the end of this? El Canous. Traoré.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer, and quickly.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. France did lead. Indeed, they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. A defeat made even more painful by the way it came to pass. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
France never quite got to grips